What's up, people? Anthony here. I just thought I'd take this moment to talk with all of you about something that's somewhat bothering me, frustrating, and I just thought that it would be a good idea to inform everybody about what's going on with me. And if you notice, there's been major changes and a lot of changes on this channel, and I don't want to get this impression of, oh, he's being negative, he's just being dark and depressing. No, it's none of that. It's just I'm in a tough time right now. It's a little bit difficult, and despite what you may assume by the title of the video, it's totally not of that. It's it's not what you think it might be. And my whole explanation on that is simple. When I got the PlayStation 4, and I've been gaming on it for long enough to know that this system is a great console, and I am very happy with it. As far as I know, I have no real issues with it, other than the fact that the battery life of the controller is very dependent on recharging every few hours or so, and I had a little mishap with the rechargeable cord. Yeah, I just bought this console the other week, and I I broke the charging cable to it. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. All over Catwoman in Injustice. Yeah, you see why I don't like Catwoman in these franchises. But, yeah, pretty good looking girl, Selena Kyle. Her, she goes both ways, but that's neither here or there. My regret with the system is the fact that I told myself I wasn't going to get it until 2016 because I heard that's where Sony was supposed to have the PS4 Slim, and I was going to wait on that. Makes sense, right? And also, Uncharted 4 was supposed to come out next year, so I thought, hey, it'll be a good time to buy a console, because next year, I'll probably have everything together. Surprise, surprise, I bought the console early, and I managed to get Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, this game, Grand Theft Auto 5, I never played on the PS3. I could have bought it for half the price that I spent on Walmart, but it didn't turn out that way. And the videos I made prior to that one, I was stating some cold, hard facts that the PS4 is not backwards compatible, PlayStation Now, in a way, is a scam, and this and that, and I was just going all out because the PS3 is still a good console, and if you own one, do not get rid of it, because if something were to happen to that system and there was just no way that you don't feel invested into next generation, which is current generation, I feel like you should get another PS3, because a lot of people have this feeling, this gut instinct about it. But me owning a PS4, PS3, and a Vita, I can tell you this right now: the PS4 is a definitely great improvement. It does the things that we like really well, such as streaming on Twitch, recording gameplay, and the main one is the updated controller. They modified it, and that is the one thing that people just really love. But it also backtracked on a few things, like backwards compatibility. That's like the biggest one. But my whole issue with the PS4 is not with the system itself. I don't have buyer's remorse, but for me, I felt like I should have saved my money for something much more up my alley, or I should have just simply stuck to my game plan and waited. Bought Grand Theft Auto 5 and Dragon Ball Xenoverse for the PS3 instead of spending all that money on that console. Not because it's a bad console. It's a great console in my opinion. In fact, I even share play Bloodborne with a friend on my friends list, and it's pretty nice, by the way. And it's just that I'm in a bind of no. I'm looking for work, and my income with babysitting is steadily declining, and just this month, I'm not sure if I'm getting anything or not. So, I feel like me dipping into my savings to get this console was a bad move. So, that's the only issue that I have. And the only thing that would fix that if I get a consistent job, but the one I'm applying for, which will be tomorrow. Today is Sunday, March 29th, 2015, which will be temporarily, but that's good enough. That's good enough. But if I get the job, which 8 times out of 10, which I will, I just need to work on a few things, like the application. It's just when I turned 18, my whole life started flashing before my eyes, and I just couldn't shake this feeling that I don't think I'll live past the age of 24. I just don't think I will. So that's why I made this channel called Radiant Z Productions, is to speak as much truth as I possibly can and tell people about Jesus Christ, because that's what I believe in. If you believe in something else, then that's your business. But I'm just going to tell people about the truth, and if you don't know the truth, then you're going to drown in a lake full of sorrow. In fact, you're going to burn in a lake of fire. But I'm not going to sit up here and preach to all of you, because you didn't come to this video about that. You came to this video to hear what I have to say about Sony and the PlayStation and how this broke company is in the league. And that's one thing I just find so very hilarious, that all these Xbots get on me about how I was speaking truth about real things, about how the Xbox One, I was saying DirectX 12 won't do nothing. I said it needs monthly updates to fix itself, and it just not centered around gaming. It's not centered around gaming. It's a gaming console that's not centered around gaming. And when I told people this, they flipped out and they attacked me. But I'll tell you one thing about the video that I did on Big Kahuna. I wasn't doing any personal attacks on Big Kahuna. I was just countering and revising the points that he made, and I then added points of my own. But somebody sent my video to him and he replied to my video. Then he sent it to the Xbox Facebook group, and turned out to be this one big gigantic mess. And I found out who sent that video, and it turns out to be the stalker that's on my page. Yep. And once you think about it, it makes sense, because who else would have known about the video? Because I didn't get any views on that until Big Kahuna was sent the video and shared it on Facebook. And then I got all those death threats and dislikes, and then my sub count started going through the roof, because people, you have to understand, that was not my original intention. My intention was to counter the points that he made, because I felt like they were being vague as hell. Okay, I'll give you this quick example. I said Xbox One can't do 1080p. He says if there's a single game on the Xbox One that does 1080p, then your argument is debunked. My take on it was, I was going to make a second video to that, but then I stopped, and that wasn't the kind of attention that I wanted. I just wanted to make a video response and just be done with it. But no, all these Xbots got on my case about how I was in the wrong, and how dare you attack the family. But the whole thing about what he said about that, which is one of the things that I'm just using as an example, if he would have proven or shown me or sent me a link of a game that does 1080p on the Xbox One, 1080p, 60 frames per second, you know, all that mumbo jumbo, then he would have officially debunked my video, and then I would have made a video response saying, hey, he was right, I was wrong, I'm sorry. But it didn't turn out to be that way. Instead, he made another vague video just doing that. And then he called me a fanboy. At the time, I didn't own a PS4, Xbox One, or Wii U, or a 3DS, but I did have a Vita though, but apparently I'm a fanboy because I just stayed out the obvious. The Xbox One is not centered around gaming. The Xbox One does not have more games than the PS4. Every time you say that, they automatically assume that, oh, indie games don't count, Kinect games don't count, and last time I checked, other than Final Fantasy Type 0, you're not getting any JRPG that's coming out. You're not getting One Piece, Pirate Warriors 3, that's right, I will be getting that game. You're not getting J-Star Victory, you're not getting Toukiden, what else you're not getting? Yeah, every Japanese role-playing game that's out there. Yeah, you're not getting any of those stuff. But this is not that kind of video. This is actually kind of serious. But I'm just so flabbergasted on how ignorant and dumbfounded these individuals are. It's irritating, and I never, ever wanted to be a part of that. No, I'm just a dude who talks about what he likes. If he's happy, I show it. If I'm mad, I somewhat show it, but the thing is, I always kept it original, I always kept it me, and I didn't mention anybody's name, well, other than that one time when I made a video on Neverworld, which, by the way, I want to mention this really quick. I just got done watching Tyrone Magnus' video, right, and he was saying something that I thought was dead on, spot on, and downright truthful. If you have a whole bunch of people hating on you, you have your clique of haters, you have your clique of people that really support you, you're doing something right. If you just have a whole bunch of yes men, a whole bunch of people that are telling you, hey, good job, you're doing something wrong. And that's where I'm at. I'm at a point where a lot of people are just saying, hey, yeah, good job, keep up the work, bro, just keep pumping out more videos. That's what people are saying to me. Like, nobody is really hating on me because, well, obviously I'm not at that level. I mean, I'm a small YouTuber. I mean, that's just what I expect. But it's just, when I ask for help from people, it's no. This is why the stalker is on my channel watching me, and then turning around, you know, trying to flip the script like I was attacking him, when in actuality, he's, yeah, you get the idea. But this is why the stalker is stalking me, because I demanded X amount of views on a video series saying, if I don't get 30 views or 10 likes on this video, then I'm going to stop reviewing Naruto. That was back when I had 25 subs. I know I explained this in on the show, but I just want people to understand what I'm trying to say. And then all of a sudden, he got in my comment section saying, oh, you're mistreating your subs, when El Presador and many other YouTubers does it all the just about every YouTuber has done it at least one time. But then you get mad at me about, oh, maybe it was because I titled the video, I called it Views or Nothing Challenge. But then I took a moment, I looked at the video, and I realized, people don't really care. I mean, I got 10 hits in no likes on the video, so I deleted the video because if my subs don't care, why should I? But ever since then, that was practically 8 months ago, or yeah, a little over 8 months ago. But yeah, that's just food for thought. But yeah, um, the future of this channel, I'm not sure where it's gonna head. I'm not sure where I'm heading with this. But I know one thing, I'm going to be posting on my other pages. This one is going to have to take a break. The only time I'm going to use this is for whenever I'm doing my weekly shows. And yeah. And for all the people that have been watching me, supporting me, I just want to say thank you. I really do appreciate it. But you have to understand, when a YouTuber or somebody in general, a person, reaches out to you and say, hey, I have this problem, right? And I'm not sure how to go about it, but I can really use your help. And then your response is, oh, dude, there's nothing wrong with you. You'll be fine. Just keep on at it. And that's what I go through. Whenever I try to reach out to someone, they just don't take it seriously, and um, they just don't see the bigger picture. It's like I'm the only serious one in the relationship. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm saying that despite what's going on YouTube, it's like I can't explain it. It's just I foresee things before they happen. It's like I get like premonitions of stuff that it's built in. Yes? Alright, I gotta go. Bye.